Hi everyone, my name is Sue. I'm a volunteer with the Let's Talk Science program at the University of Ottawa. Today we're going to see if we can separate a mixture using paper. Scientists do this all the time. What do you think of when I say the word mixture? For me, I think of soil because I'm about to plant my vegetable garden soon. So it's important that soil is made up of the proper mixture of sand, silt, clay, and organic matter like dead leaves or dead beetles, and for proper growth of my plants. So another type of mixture that we might see at our home would be a mixture of sugar and water. So I can take a spoonful of sugar and put it in this water, and I've made a mixture of two substances, sugar and water. And in this case, the sugar dissolves in the water, but it's still sugar and water, and if I let the water evaporate off, I would still have sugar in the bottom of that cup. We are going to see if we can find out what colors, what dyes are in our washable markers. So you're going to need washable markers today. You're going to need, if you have a coffee filter, that's the best paper to use, but you can also use construction paper, which is what I have. I don't have a coffee filter. And if you don't have construction paper, you can use regular paper that you might write on at school or at home as well. But it works better when the paper is a little bit rougher, like construction paper or a coffee filter. You want to cut it into a rectangle, and you want to get a glass, and you want it to be long enough to be in the glass. This one's too short, but long enough to be in the glass, but not touch the bottom. So here's a piece that I cut earlier. So this is the cup that I'm using. I'm using a plastic one, but I could use a glass as well. So the length of your paper is based on the height of your cup. So this is the cup I'm going to use. This is the paper, and I'm testing it out to see that, okay, it's not touching the bottom. That's how I want it. I taped it to a pencil because that helps it stay in the cup, and I don't have to hold on to it all the time. The next thing we're going to do is draw a line. Sorry. You can use pencil or pen. And you want to draw a line about 2.5 centimeters on the bottom of up from the bottom. Then you're going to take a marker. You can take any color you want. And you're going to put a dot, a fairly big dot of marker in the middle, like that. Okay. Then you're going to take your cup, whichever size cup you're using. You've already measured it out, and you're going to dump a little bit of water in it. Not too much. And then put your paper in. Try not to let it touch the sides of the cup. Now, mine is not, I don't have enough water in there because you want the water to just touch the bottom of the paper. So I'm going to have to pour a little bit more in. Let's see if that's touching the water now. That's just touching the water now. So I can see that the water has already started to move from the bottom of there up a little bit. So I know that that piece of paper is touching the water. So I'm just going to leave that there, and as the water moves up the paper, the different colored dyes in the marker are going to separate out. So I did one earlier, took it out of the water, and I put 3 dots on, which was too many. But if you look at the one in the middle, I used this green marker, and it comes out kind of bluish. And then if I let it go longer, can you see at the top, there's some yellow. The yellow is starting to come out. So I could have let it go longer, and the yellow would have come out. So this green marker is made up of this color of blue, kind of a bluey green, and yellow. So you can try it out with all your different markers at home. It's just water. You have to use washable markers. You can't use permanent markers because the water won't work with them. So you can try it out at home, and have a good weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.